I am so freaking sick of this. I am so sick of men putting all of this effort in, all of this like attention into a female when they start talking to her, and then that's just not who they are. It's like not cute, and I'm so freaking over it. So men, if you are listening to this, be who you are when you start talking to a female, right?
God, I'm a lemon!
Don't make them fall for a version that you aren't and a version that you can't continue to be, right?
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor The Fiend back again with another response video. And guys, before we jump into today's episode, don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and don't forget to subscribe to our newest member of Fiend Gang, Detective Warg. His channel will be linked in the video description. But without further ado, let's jump into the rest of today's video.
So I had not been divorced that long when I was having a conversation with my best friend, and I was kind of complaining to her like, oh my gosh, the only guys that are asking me out are these like young guys, and I don't want to go out with young guys. Like, I want to go out with someone my own age. And she said to me, she said, because I wasn't really wasn't dating, like this was kind of dating apps and whatever. And she said, you plan on marrying any of those young guys? And I go, nope. She goes, maybe you should start dating them. And I went, okay then. And so I did. I kind of went through a phase of dating younger guys, not because that's what I wanted, but because that's who was asking me out. But for a period of time, I did.
Doesn't that make you want to get married, guys? Like, you go out here, you spend 20 years of your life, 10, 20 years of your life with a woman or whatever, probably less than that nowadays. Who am I kidding? She divorces you. She tries to take half your crap, maybe kids if you've got them as well. And then what does she go out and do? She decides to go out and be creepy, right? Be predatory towards young dudes. Again, imagine if a dude said crap like this, but she decides to go out there and just to go have fun with a whole bunch of young dudes. Okay, because her friend suggested that it was a good idea. And mind you, there would still be men asking her out that are her own age. But again, she's probably physically attracted, or at least she wants the younger guys, or she thinks that she's above the older guys who are asking her out. You see what I'm saying? And like, imagine if a dude came along and said this and was like, yeah, man, I just got out of a divorce. So I'm just going to go out and I'm going to see younger women, and that's all I'm going to do. I mean, you see the reaction to that all the time. Everybody loses their mind over that crap. But for some reason, it's totally appropriate for women to literally divorce their husbands, come out here, and then date a whole bunch of young dudes because their friend told them to, and because they were just looking for fun. If you're just looking for fun, if you want periods of your life where you're just out there having fun, seeing the hot dudes, whatever, maybe you should not get married to begin with. Like, there was a time when marriage was till death do us part, sickness and in health, but apparently we're just getting divorces left, right, and center so we can go see some young dudes. Absolutely creepy.
From now on, before I commit to a date, I'm going to need the Venmo name, because I've been flaked on like 3 or 4 times in the last month. No communication, just making plans and dudes not telling me. I waste my eyelashes, I waste my nails, all for me to be sitting here like an asshole at the end of the night at 10 o'clock with full face makeup and not knowing what the hell is going on. So you're getting charged if you do that to me, at least $75.
Yeah, good luck trying to charge the men who don't even show up to see you. And there's a very simple solution to this, which none of these girls seem to want to hear. But the solution is, maybe, if you don't want to get flaked on, you should go out with the dudes who actually genuinely want to see you. Not the guy who's super physically attractive and takes 3, 4, 5 hours to respond to your texts each day. Not that guy. The guy who actively wants to take you on a date and who wants to treat you well. But you'll never go for that guy. You'll never go for that guy. Instead, you'll sit there and you'll complain about the amount of money you spent and how you get ghosted and flaked on so many times. Madam, you have so many damn options. I don't care if you don't view the amount of men. Here's the crazy part. Girls can literally go on Tinder, and I kid you not, guys. Like, I'm not lying when I say this. Literally go on Tinder, get thousands of likes on the app and still come out the other end and say, oh, there are no men. There's plenty of men. Your standards and your ego are just too damn high. But I would be so embarrassed, guys, if I had a daughter and she tries to get to 25, 30 years of age and tells me that there's no good men. Like, there's no guys out there. What on earth do you mean? Like, your entitlement, your ego is that big that you think you're above literally all of these men, and the only men that you want are the ones that ghost and flake on you. I don't care if you wind up 35 and you're alone with your cats. It doesn't bother me. I find that hilarious. Whenever you hear girls complain about the talking stage or say that they get flaked on or ghosted, you just absolutely know right then and there that that woman is completely doomed because she has no idea. She doesn't even know what the problem is. Like, that's the most hilarious part. The cognitive dissonance. She doesn't even understand that the problem is her. She'll never consider it as well. She'll just get older and older and more bitter as time goes on.
What's going on? So you're getting charged if you do that to me, at least $75.
All right, we have a long rant coming, and I'm not sure if anyone's going to listen to it, but I am so freaking sick of this. I am so sick of men putting all of this effort in, all of this, like, attention into a female when they start talking to her, and then that's just not who they are. It's, like, not cute, and I'm so freaking over it. So, men, if you are listening to this, be who you are when you start talking to a female, right? Don't make them fall for a version that you aren't and a version that you can't continue to be, right?
You are shopping out of your price range. I love this argument from girls who will complain about dating because they'll literally say it sounds good until you think about it for 2 seconds, okay? So this woman is sick and tired of men coming along, treating her like a princess, treating her well, and then discontinuing that behavior and not wanting to commit to her, blah, blah, blah. Men are bad, okay? This is all well and good until you realize that these women are shopping well and above their price range. Okay, they're wanting dudes who earn a truck ton of money. They want dudes who are very attractive, who do all these things. Meanwhile, they're closing in on 30 years of age. Okay, and I don't care if the guy, look, lying, manipulating, not good. Okay, but here's the thing. Some dudes are going to come along and they're going to tell you what you want to hear. You're going to have to put your emotions aside and actually think for a second, what are the odds of this man committing to me? Because guys, let's be honest, the guys who come along, who are cheaters, who lie to women, and who don't want to commit are usually very easy to spot. Like, if you're a dude and you're out here, okay, and you're looking for a husband for your daughter, you're going to be able to pick a guy who, in all likelihood, is not a piece of crap. Because it's really not that hard to figure out. The girls want to be like, oh, I just can't tell. Guys need to stop lying to me. Maybe use your brain for 2 seconds and logically understand that that millionaire, that guy who's 6 foot, that guy who's jacked as hell, who has 10 other women, he doesn't have a reason to commit to you. So maybe stop wasting your own time.
I am so sick of these men giving so much energy at the beginning, so much attention, putting forth so much effort, and it's simply not who they are. And then when they stop doing it and you tell them that they stopped doing it, they're like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not doing anything different. You're being an entirely different human being.
I'm sorry, are you upset at a man manipulating you? The plausible deniability? This is beautiful, okay? Let me explain something to you guys. Men learn this behavior from women. You understand? Because now what happens is if she accuses the guy of doing all these things wrong, well, he can say, what do you mean? Or he can say, you know, we're not too serious. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. And the man has plausible deniability. That's a beautiful thing, guys. Plausible deniability, because a lot of girls do this, right? Where they'll act like a complete piece of crap, they'll act terribly, or they'll do all these questionable things, or they'll talk to guys who they know want to sleep with them, all of this kind of stuff, okay? They'll do all of these, and then if you as a guy come along and say, yeah, no, I don't like that behavior, she can go, oh, well, you know, he's just a friend, right? Or I just do this, I post on social media for the networking, and she has plausible deniability. So guys have started to realize, you know what? I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to be like, oh, what do you mean? Because I have plausible deniability. I'm telling you, man, men learn these manipulation tactics and all these bullcrap games, which I'm not advocating for. I couldn't care less if people do it or don't. But they learn it from women. Doesn't mean it's a good thing, no. But I don't feel sorry for you when it happens to you.
And you are wasting my time, and I am sick of it. So sick of it.
You're wasting your own time. How about you use some discernment and you actually think about the men you let into your life? It's really not that difficult.
All I want is for a guy to see me and be like, whoa, she's beautiful. Hello, how you doing? Can I have your number? Sure, here's my number. Can I take you out to dinner? Sure, you can take me out to dinner. Do you want to go out for a drink? I'd love to go out for a fucking drink. No, never happens, never happens.
Let's put an asterisk here. She really wants those things if the man is attractive. If she is not attracted to the man, she doesn't want any of those things. And this is the beautiful lie that's sold to men, okay? The lie is go out there, treat her well, do all these things for her, and she'll like you because that's what women like. No, okay? If you are not the woman's type, if she is not attracted to you, this stuff will ensure that you look incredibly creepy. Moreover, if you go out and you're a guy and you do this, and a girl thinks you're creepy, and then other women see you do it, you essentially get socially ostracized for the behavior. So you might think you're listening and you're doing what you've been told to do, and it's all fantastic, and the girl's going to like you, but in all likelihood, she'll probably consider you a creep. And that's just the way it goes. Like, it really is. And like, I think that's a very sad thing and a very messed up thing that's sold to men. This girl right here, I'm sure she wants all of those things, but it has to be from an attractive guy. Like the guy that she finds attractive.
You guys talk to me in public, mostly just like, yo, your ass is fat. Like, okay, that I literally would never talk to you in a million fucking years. And then anybody I talk to from a dating app, they are gross. They're either gross, they can't hold a fucking conversation.
Don't sit here and tell me that men can't hold conversations when literally every time, guys, I don't know if you've seen them, but there's like TikTok videos floating around. Let's not pretend as though women have quote unquote game. Have you guys seen women try and message men and try and get with men? They're absolutely clueless. Don't come on here and say, oh, men are clueless and they can't hold conversations. You literally try and hold these girls open conversations with hey, hi, and this kind of crap. Or if they do ask a question, it'll be like, hey, how are you? You respond, ask them a question, like, don't get on here and complain about the effort from men. You don't even know what effort is yourself.
Or they just like are like, you wanna come to my house? No, I don't wanna come to your house. Can you say, can I take you out to fucking dinner? Can you at least take me to fucking dinner?
Absolutely not. And that's the end of that. Yo guys, it's Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's episode. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our other Fiend Gang members. Their channels will be linked in the video description. Our newest member is Detective Warg, so make sure that you go and show him some love. He's putting out daily content for you guys. Also, one of the characters I use and also a lot of our thumbnail artwork is done by an artist called The Gecko Ninja. He's absolutely fantastic, and his socials are going to be linked in the video description as well if you want to commission him for some amazing art. Otherwise, take it easy, gents, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.